Hey, good morning. This morning is inauguration morning. It's Wednesday, January the 20th. And I just wanted to share a thought today. I know there's lots of fear about what could happen at the inauguration service in the nation's capital and different places throughout the country. And honestly, the day will tell what's going to happen. But I've been chewing on something that I was reading in the Bible recently. I just wanted to share it this morning, because I think it's the right perspective. Everybody's fearful. Each side, whether it's Republican or Democrat, is looking at the other side saying, if they have power, they're going to destroy the nation, they're going to destroy lives. And I'm recording in this direction because the sun's coming up behind me, and quite honestly, the sun's going to come up today. It's going to come up tomorrow. As long as God desires for all things to continue, they'll continue. And that's a perspective that we need. If you turned on the news during the prophet Isaiah's days, the international news of the day would have been the conquests of Assyria. They were coming against Syria. They were coming against Israel, the northern kingdom. They were coming against Judah. They were taking over the whole Middle East, what we call the Middle East today. And the people of Judah were calling out for their leaders to make a treaty with Assyria, that Assyria would protect them and look after their needs. Better to embrace them than fight against them, type of a deal. And Isaiah was saying, no, our faith is in the Lord. Our trust is in the Lord. And the leaders were, surprise, surprise, nothing really changes. They were going, well, what's popular opinion? What's the safest thing for me to do as the leader? Make the people happy. And so they made a treaty with Assyria. And that treaty backfired. What was supposed to be peace for the nation, Assyria tried to come against Judah after taking over Syria, after taking over Israel, the northern kingdom. And Isaiah says this to the leaders, and I think that it's good for us today to hear this and to adjust our focus even today on an inauguration morning. Isaiah chapter 8 verses 12 and 13 says, "Do not call conspiracy all that this people calls conspiracy, and do not fear what they fear, nor be in dread. But the Lord of hosts, him you shall honor as holy. Let him be your fear, let him be your dread." In other words, don't look at everything, all the possibilities, all the theories that people are putting out there. Oh, everything's doom and gloom, everything's going to end tragically. God is the one who's in control. Always has been, is today, always will be. He's the one that we fear. Not fear as in, oh my gosh, what's he going to do to me? But fear as in, he's awesome. He is awesome, and he is trustworthy, and he is faithful. And he promises to look after us day after day, regardless of what our circumstances are. And so I guess more than anything, as we watch the sun come up behind me, is just trust in the Lord. We don't know what today's going to hold. We don't know what people are going to do. Pray for the country. Pray that all goes well, that there isn't violence. Pray for the safety of the police and those that are managing all of this. Pray for wisdom and discernment in the people, that we would be respectful of each other, and that this is a day to celebrate, to lift up our nation in prayer. It's an institution of a new president, or the installment rather of a new president, and that needs to be our focus. So as we start today, pray for the nation. Adjust our sights. See God as the one who provides for us and is faithful, will look after us throughout the day. And tomorrow morning, look out your window and see that the sun is rising, because God is in control. Have a blessed day and be encouraged.